Jos madam Cook since the Kochstuni to slap was keep this Huisam day 3 of the Ohana basketball tournament here in Hawaii on the island of Oahu. We have in front of us Dynasty in black versus Hawaii Sharks in white. 3-0 is the score here early in this first half. Dynasty with the 3-point leaders. Ayana Parr in the left corner driving the baseline, holds up. Gets it to the left wing there. Ayana gets it back in the corner. Skip pass over to the right. Kiona driving the baseline and a traveling call. Here we go, Hawaii, number 4, Kaylee at the point with a pass over to the left wing, 21, Izzy, fed inside to Maya, back up to the point, Kaylee, oh, that was number 30, Amari, over to the left for a shot, that is off. Rebound picked up by Dynasty, number 10, Jayla Robinson. Pass over to the left wing, Annika Parr for 3, short off the rim, rebound pulled down, inside there, kicked out to the left wing. Pass over to Kaslin for 3 from the right point. Back iron out. Rebound loose. Picked up by Hawaii. Number 4, Kaylee. Jayla right on her. Kaylee over on the left point. Now way outside. Pass it over to Izzy. Izzy at the right point. Skip pass over to Amari for 3. Boom! All the way upstream for 3. Tie game. 13:30 to play here in this first half. Here's Kazan, fed inside. There's Kiona. The pass over to the left corner. Ayana to the top. Annika. They're moving the ball pretty fast here. There's Mac for 3. Kazan in and out. Rebound loose. Picked up there. Kiona for 3. Ayana. Bank is no good. Rebound Kiona out to the left corner. Jayla for 3. Off the rim. They're cold here this morning. There's a long bomb pass up. Amari running, drops it in for 2. Great transition. Hawaii with a 2-point lead here now. Now here is Parr, 23, Annika, holding up on the right point. Annika fed into the high post. Ayana making her way through them all. Puts it up. Oh, makes a drop for 2. What an effort. Splitting the D and making the ball drop for a tie game. 5-5. 12:40 to play here in this first half. Here's Amari, the pass over to the right wing, Kaylee. Skip pass into the left corner. Izzy driving the baseline, runs into the Twins and kicks it out for a 3-bomb. Way short, picked up by Kiona. Pass up, there's Ayana running. Gets her player in the air and banks it in for 2. Great transition. Dynasty for the 2-point lead. 7-5, 12:15 to play here in this first half. Here's number 30, the pass to the point. Out to the left. Izzy on the left wing taking a look. Izzy spins and drives, holds up, fed to the high post, Maya. Oh, pass to nobody there. Turnover. Now here is Dynasty. Annika Parr, point guard here, bringing the ball up, playing towards our left, fed through the paint, but into the hands of Hawaii. Transition here, number 30, Amari with the ball at the left point. Drives in and kicks to the right corner. Now here at the right point, into the left corner. Amari for 3, off the rim and out. Rebound, Jayla. Jayla spins up from underneath and on the left side over half. Cuts to the middle, pass over to the left wing. There's Kiona with a pass over to Kajan at the right wing. Taking a look inside, drives into the paint, kicks it to the top. Now over to the left wing, Jayla. Jabs left, goes right to the high post. Kajan fed in the low post. Annika for 2 from the right blocks. Double bounce and out. Jayla with the boards out to the left wing. Kiona fed it back inside. Parr takes a bump and drops it in for 2. Annika drawing the foul and going to the line for and 1. Four-point lead here for Dynasty now. 9-5 under 11 minutes to play in this first half. And 1 is good. 3-point play for Annika Parr. 5-point lead, Dynasty. Now here it comes Hawaii with a pass up. Stolen. Ayana read that perfectly with her head up, taking a look, holds up at the left wing, fed inside. Kiona drops that in for 2. Some contact there, no call. 12-5 here now for the Dynasty. Here are the Sharks in white, number 30, Amari, bringing the ball up slowly over half, right up the middle, pass over to the right wing. There's Kaylee. Kaylee in the corner here now. Pass up to the top. Amari, Kaylee. the right wing, fed over to Maya. Maya at the left makes a pick there for a 3-bomb. Boom, dropping it in. Number 30, Amari, another 3-pointer. 4-point game. Dynasty with the lead. Annika Parr at the point, holds up, gets the ball to Jayla. Jayla with a pass over to Kazan at the left wing. Kazan drives it in on the left side. 2 big steps and puts up a floater off the rim. Rebound pulled down by Maya. And she's tied up for a jump ball. 9:40 to play here in this first half. 12-8. Dynasty with the 4-point lead over Hawaii. Dynasty in black. Hawaii Sharks in white. The refs always let the players tie their shoes here in this tournament. And Jayla's ready. Slaps the ball, gets her players moving. Pass into the paint. Oh, right through the legs of Ayana into the hands of number 30, Amari. Cross-court pass and gets it back. Amari for 2. Nice transition for Hawaii. 2-point game. 9:10 to play here in this first half. Annika, no one on her, pops a 3 and drops it in so casually. 5-point game. Here's Hawaii looking for a response. Amari at the left wing. Drives into the middle with a burst of speed. Kicks it to the top. For a 3 off the rim. Rebound, Kajlan. Kajlan with a head up. Gets to Annika Parr on the left point here. Or left wing now. Annika to the top. Now here's Kajlan over to Ayana on the right. For a deep 2 at is long. Picked up there by Izzy. Izzy with a pass up on the left side. Oh, almost knocked the ref over, looked like, with that pass. 8:30 to play here in this first half. Dynasty with the 5-point lead, 15-10. Running time here in this tournament. Oh, here is Annika Parr way downtown for a 3 off the iron. Rebound picked up there by Hawaii. Here's number 4, Kaylee, point guard, bringing the ball up over half with a pass into a cutter. 21 blocked there by Ayana, looked like, and tipped it to Kajlan. Kajlan at the free throw line, fed into a cutting Kiona and kicked over to the left to Ayana Carpenter, now to the top. Ayana Parr, Kajlan for 3. High rebound pulled down by Ayana. Quick pass in here now. Here's Parr to Ayana. Kiona for 3. Rebound loose, picked up there by 21 Izzy of Hawaii. Looking for a point guard. Gets it to number 4, Kaylee. Kaylee at the point, driving it in, holds up at the free throw line, fed over to the left, taking a look back up to the top there. Kaylee now pass over to the right wing. There's Krisara for 3. Number 5 out is short. And crowd being nice, no one yelling air ball here. Some substitutions on the court. Taya Carpenter for Dynasty, and here's Annika Parr bringing the ball up for Dynasty with a 5-point lead. Taya for 3 from the left wing, right off the bench. A little bit cold perhaps, looking to warm up. Rebound by 21 White Izzy of Hawaii. Izzy slows things down, takes a pass up. There's 33 Chloe with a pass to Amari. Short and rebound, way long bomb. Skylene saves it from going out of bounds. Oh, and it is Hawaii ball. Six and a half to play here in this game. Day 3 of the Ohana basketball tournament here on Oahu in the nation of Hawaii. Here is Kaylee, gets the pass up to the top to Izzy. Lob pass over to the far side. Amari. A few passes here for Hawaii. 3-bomb. No good. Rebound, Skylene. Pass up. There's Annika Parr. Annika drives it in 2 steps, and she's tied up there, drawing a foul, going to the free throw line. Annika Parr looking to extend their lead, currently up by 5, 10, 15, under 6 minutes to play here in this first half. Annika's first shot is beautiful. Annika, second shot is up and good. Nothing but net. Both shots up by 7 now, 17-10. Now here is Amari, number 30 of Hawaii, bringing the ball up slowly over half with the head up. Pass over to the right wing. Krisana drives in, but she is fouled there. Pushing call on number 1, Taya. That'll be Hawaii ball. It is so hot and humid here. There's the air conditioning in the corner blowing up, and the fan is all it is. There's 21 with the shot. Boom! Beautiful shot by Izzy. Closing the gap. It's 13-17 now. 5 minutes play in this first half. There's Jayla driving into the paint. Kicks it up to Ayana Parr. Into the left corner to Ayana Carpenter. To Parr at the point. Fed inside to Skyline. Tips it out to Carpenter for three. Short off the rim in the left corner. Picked up there by Crisara. Crisara having some trouble. Gets it to Kaylee. Kaylee high outside. Feeds it to the top. Izzy driving it in. Puts up a floater. What a shot. What a take to the hoop there by Izzy. Right over Ayana Parr for two. 2-point game. Now here's Skyline in the paint. Fakes out her player and puts it in. What a move by Skyline Andy. Right in the paint there for 2. 4-point lead for Dynasty. Now here at the right wing is number 4, Kaylee, drives into the paint. Spins, runs into trouble, kicks it out to Crisara. Driving it in on the right side, holds up. Out to Izzy for 3. That is short. Rebound. Great hustle there by Chloe. Gets it back to Izzy. Izzy. Skip pass over to Kaylee, and she is fouled on the floor. .345 to play here in this first half. 4-point game, 19-15. Dynasty with a 4-point lead over Hawaii. Team Honolulu here, the Sharks in white, with the ball down on the end line, looking for an inbound. Stolen on the inbound by Ayana Parr. Gets it to Skyline. Quick transition here. 2 quick passes. Oh, challenge there and rebound. Taya puts it in for 2. 21-15, 6-point lead now for Dynasty. 3:14 to play here in this first half. Here's number 22 at the right wing. Drives in, takes a bump, forced outside. And there's Crisara. Crisara hands it off to Maya. Maya driving in, takes a bump, runs into trouble. Loose ball, still loose. They're diving for it. What a hustle there by Ayana Parr. And that is called Hawaii ball, I believe. Some substitutions here. Elsie on the court along with Kaslin, giving Skyline and Ayana Carpenter a rest. Here is number 30, Amari. Nice move at the point. Drives all the way in. Blocked there by Ayana Parr. Rebound is loose. Amari picks it up in the left corner now. To the top. There's 22 driving in. Kicks out to Amari. Way downtown for 3. No good. Rebound picked up there by number 10, Jayla. Getting her hair out of her face as she comes up the court here over half now. Jayla Robinson with the pass. Taya. Over to Ayana, gets it back. Taya for 3. Off the iron into the left corner. Picked up there by number 30, Amari. Amari of Hawaii. Sharks in white. Looking for a comeback here, down by 6. Here's number 22 at the left point. Drives over to the left wing. Driving the baseline now. Holds up. Defense in her way. Spins baseline. Poked out of bounds by Ayana Parr. 17 on the shot clock. 1:35 on the game clock. 21-15, Dynasty with the 6-point lead. Dynasty in black, Sharks in white. Day 3 of this Ohana basketball tournament here on the island of Oahu. Now here's Kaylee with the pass to the top, Amari. Over to the right wing, Izzy. Izzy hands it off to 22 for 3. Kamada, no good. Rebound, Jayla. Making use of a pick. Jayla. Change of pace, holds up at the top here, hands it off. Oh, off a shin into the hands of Maya. There she is, picking it up. Maya driving it in. Stops and puts it up. Oh, missing though. Rebound loose, gets her own boards. Gets it out to Amari on the right wing, driving the baseline, curls back out to the corner. Amari, the pass up. There's number 22, back to Amari. Amari fed to the high post. Izzy posting up with a fadeaway spin off the back iron, picked up by Jayla. Oh, and she is hit in the face there by number 21, Izzy. Dynasty ball. 27 seconds to play here in this first half. Dynasty with a 6-point lead. Here's Elsie in the left corner. Fed into the paint, nice pass to Ayana Parr. gives it to Kajlin. Oh, she misses. Looked like she was hacked pretty good. Kajlin forcing the turnover. Taya. Oh no, stolen on the pass by Amari. Amari with her head up, 7 seconds to play, drives all the way in. Puts up a blocked shot there by Ayana Parr. 1 second to go, no time to do anything here. Your score at halftime, 21-15. Dynasty with the 6-point lead over the Sharks of Hawaii here in the third and final day of the Ohana basketball tournament on the island of Oahu and the nation of Hawaii. It's the kwach. So we need to klap was as keep these chisum taig. And we are back after the quick break between first and second half here, day 3 of the Ohana basketball tournament on the island of Oahu in the nation of Hawaii. We have Dynasty versus the Sharks. Dynasty in black with the lead, 21-15 over the Sharks of Honolulu in white. 16 minutes on the clock here. Dynasty ball to start this second half. Number 8, Kiona, right down in front of us here. We're across from the scorer's table behind the benches. Annika Parr gets over to Kiona down in the right corner. Kajlin at the right wing now, taking a look inside. Skip pass over. Annika Parr drives it in. 2 big steps short off the rim. Rebound. Gets her own boards in the corner. Gets it to the top. Skyline. Pass over to Annika Parr on the left side. Annika fed down into the paint to Kiona. Forced outside. Skyline now. Annika at the point, picks a shot, drives in, and she's tripped up there. Dynasty ball, 15-20 to play here in this game. Here's Annika at the left, in the left corner, pass it to the top. Kajin. Now there is Ayana Carpenter, the skip pass over to Annika Parr for 3, drops it in for a 3 bomb. Standing Dynasty lead, 24-15. 15 minutes to play here in this game. Now here are the Sharks looking for a response. Number 4, Kaylee taking a look. Skip pass over. Oh, through the fingers of Chloe, out of bounds. Now here is Parr, 23, Annika, bringing the ball up at the point. Passes it over to Carpenter. Now here is number 8 driving it in, and foul holding against the driver, Kiona Williams, number 8 there, going to the baseline for an inbound. Kiona gets the ball in to Ayana Carpenter. Back to Kiona in the left corner. Skip pass over. There's Kajin on the right. Fakes a shot. Spins into the paint. Fed down low. Oh, through the fingers of Skyline. Out of bounds. Here's 22, Kamada. Gets the ball into Amari. Get it back to Kamada. Kamada over half, right up the middle. Taking a look for Hawaii. Pass over to the right, Kaylee. Way outside on the right wing. There's Amari. Now here is Kamada, fed into the paint. Oh, through the paint and into the hands of Kiona Williams. Shoulder check, poked from behind, gets it to Kazlin for 3 from the right wing off the iron. Rebound picked up by Parr. Now here's Kazlin, spins at the right elbow. Fakes right, goes left, bank shot, no good. Rebound picked up there by Kaylee of Hawaii. Full court press on her. Ayana Carpenter right with her the whole way down and stolen by Skyline. Great read. Skyline all the way down, fed into the paint. Through the fingers, couldn't quite get there in time. Kajin always with a smile, even as she couldn't make the save, she was smiling, knowing she wouldn't quite get there in time. Full court press here, giving a little bit of trouble. Now here's Amari with the pass back over to Kamada. Here is number 4, Kaylee, with a pass to the top. Chloe over to the left wing. Amari drives into the paint. What a burst of speed. Kicks it out for a right elbow shot. Short off the rim was number 5 there, Krisara. Now here is Carpenter to pass to the top over to Mac fed inside. Skylene with a shot. Bounce out. No good. Rebound by Parr. Annika curls up from underneath and stops to the left elbow for a shot off the back iron. Rebound. Skylene rips it away and puts it up. No good. Gets her own boards. Forces her way into the keyhole and tied up for a jump ball. 12:15 to play here in this game. 24-15 Dynasty with the lead over Hawaii. Full line change almost looked like for Dynasty there. Hawaii ball playing towards our left here. We're behind the benches. Now here is 22 Kamada bringing the ball up for Hawaii. Kamada at the point. Pass over to the left point. There's number 21 Izzy with a pass over to Amari, driving it and kicks it out. Maya for three, short off the rim. Rebound picked up by Kiona Williams. Kiona bringing the ball up, the pass up to the left. There's Jayla. Back to Kiona, splitting the defense. Out of bounds. Dynasty ball. Pass up to the top. There's Elsie Robinson. Hands it off. Pass over to the right. Taya. Elsie. From way upstream, way short. Jumping to try to save it, but toe on the line, out of bounds. Hawaii ball with 11:15 to play here in this game. 24-15. Hawaii looking for the comeback here. Number 30, Amari, bringing the ball up over half on the left side at the left point now. Amari guarded there by Kiona. Passes it. Maya drives into the paint, puts up a floater. Rebound pulled down by number 21. Inside there, couldn't even see her. Izzy for two. What boards, what stick back. 24-17, 7-point game here now. Ayana Parr at the point, pass over to the left. Taya Carpenter with a skip pass over to the right. Jayla for three, off the back iron. There's 21 Izzy with the boards for Hawaii. Izzy bringing the ball up on the left side over half with some speed, right through them all and lays it up. Oh, she was hacked on the way. They calling 2 shots are on the floor. 10.5 to play here in this game. 17-24 is the score. Looking to close the gap. Number 21 is at the free throw line for Hawaii with 2 free throws. Beautiful first shot. Nothing but net. Closing the gap. Now a 6-point game. 24-18. Izzy, number 21, taking her time here with her second shot. Back iron and drops it into the shooter's touch. 5-point game. Under 10 minutes to play here. Pass up into the right corner. Kiona driving into the paint. 2 big steps and kicks it out to Ayana Parr. Fed back inside to the cutter. That was Jayla. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Kiona. That'll be Hawaii ball. Amari gives the ball back to Kamada. Kamada bringing the ball up for Hawaii here. Kamada passes it over to number 30, Amari. At the left point, Amari. Pass over to 21, Izzy on the right side for 3. Boom, dropping it in from downtown. Izzy closing the gap. Now a 2-point game. 9 minutes to play here in this game. Now here is Journey. The pass to the top. Elsie there. Way outside. Pass over to the left. Jayla spins, drives in, kicks it out. There's Parr. Ayana driving it in, kicks it out to the top. Kiona for deep 2, double bouncing out. Rebound Jayla inside, out to the left wing. Elsie taking a look, holding up. Reset clock, has time, spins, needs some help. Gets it to Jayla. Jayla way outside here. A reset on the play here. Kiona over to Ayana for 3 from the left wing off. Rebound Taya puts up a quick shot, double bounce out. Tipped by Hawaii into the hands. Now Taya. Oh, missing her stick back. There's Parr. She misses her stick back. Rebound. Maya rips it away and it gets the outlet out to 30 on the left side. Amari. Amari, the pass over. Hands it off. Driving the baseline inside there. Kicks out to the left wing. Izzy for 3. Boom! Dropping it in, a 3-bomb for the lead. 25-24, and that'll bring a timeout by Dynasty. 8 minutes to play here in this game. Hawaii all smiles of the 1-point lead here. Day 3 of the Ohana basketball tournament here on the island of Oahu in the nation of Hawaii. Insta was keep this teich. And we are back after that timeout. Dynasty called the timeout as Hawaii took the 1-point lead after that 3-bomb. 8 minutes to play here in this game. 25-24. Hawaii just pulled ahead by 1. Dynasty ball. Day 3 of this Ohana basketball tournament on the island of Oahu in the nation of Hawaii. And here we go. Here is Parr. Number 23, Annika on the court. Pass over to Tea. Tea taking a look over to Jayla Robinson on the left point. Jayla fed into the high post. Kazan fed the cutter. Annika tips it to herself, runs into trouble, forces up a shot and drops it in somehow. What a shot by Annika Parr, forcing her way through the contact for the 1-point lead. 7.5 to play here in this game. Now here is Hawaii number 33, Chloe. Pass it to Cutting Maya in the paint. Go double dribble. A turnover. 7:20 to play here in this game. Now here is Annika Parr, 23, bringing the ball up for Dynasty in black, playing towards our right here. Kazan gets the ball at the left wing. Fed over to Ayana at the right wing. Down low. Fed inside to the cutter. Boom, dropping it in and one. Jayla Robinson finishing inside there. What a look by Parr to find her on the cut. And Jayla with the finish. Through the contact, dropping it in for the and one here. 3-point lead, 28-25. Here's Jayla setting up for her and one. Off the iron into the right corner. Picked up there by 21, Izzy of Hawaii. Izzy with a pass over on the right. There is Kamada to the top. Kaylee. Kaylee calling out some directions. 6.5 to play in the game. Drives it in, kicks out to the left wing. Now pass to the top. Maya. Izzy. Izzy drives in. Up to Kaylee now. 13 on the shot clock. There's Chloe. Tried to feed it inside. Didn't get anywhere. Driving it in. Kaylee. No good. Rebound pulled down by Kashlin. Pass up the middle. There is Parr. Now there's Tea. Back to Parr. Annika in the paint. Diving for it. Gets the ball and throws it up to Kashlin at the right wing. Kashlin drives into the paint. All the way in. Puts it up and banks it in for 2. What a take to do by Kashlin Mack. 5-point lead Dynasty, 30-25, 5:50 to play here in this game. Now here is number 22, Kamada, passes it off to Kaylee. Kaylee at the point for Hawaii. Kaylee making use of a moving pick there. Passes it up to the top. There's Chloe. Chloe, pass over left wing, Maya. Maya spins, driving baseline. Poked out of bounds. Oh, and there's a foul on the play there. I was wondering if they were going to call that on Tea. 5:15 to play in the game here. Dynasty up by 5. Hawaii with the ball. The Sharks, number 22, Kamada gets the inbound into Maya in the paint. Banks it in from the left, blocks her 2. Great position, great finish. 3-point game. 5 minutes on the clock. Here is Parr. Now, Ayana gets it over to Kashlin on the left point. Kashlin guarded closely there by Amari. Kashlin goes left, fed down low into Ayana, backdoor, and banks it in for Drew. Great feed by Kashlin to see her hiding behind the defenders there for 2. 7-point lead. No, 5-point lead, 27-32. Here's Amari at the point. Amari fed it to the high post. He brings it out. Kaylee at the right point here now. Kaylee spins over to the right. Hands it off. Kamada. Kamada spinning, drives in, puts up a floater in the paint, drops it in with a swish right in the keyhole for 2. 4:20 to play in this game. 3-point game. Here is Parr. Annika with a pass over to the right to Ayana. Fed down to the baseline. Jayla into Annika Parr. Nice ball movement. Annika with the finish off the bank for 2. 4 minutes to play. Here's number 30, Amari for Hawaii. Fed to the cutter, wide open. Streaking in from the right side, Izzy for 2-point game once again here. Now here is Parr, number 5, Ayana, over to Annika at the left point. Annika over to Kashlin at the right wing for 3. Boom! Dropping it in with nothing but net. 37-31. Dynasty with the lead. 3:35 to play in the game. Now here is Amari at the point, hands it off. There's Kaylee, high outside at the left. Is fed to the high post there. Kamada No good. Rebound stolen away by 21 there. Sticking in for 2. Izzy, great hands with the steal and the basket. 37-33. Dynasty with the lead on the ball. Here's Anago with the pass over to Kazan Mack on the right wing down to the Teaf. Head inside. Now to the top. Kazan almost stolen. Fed down to the baseline. Jayla looking inside, driving the baseline. Runs into 2 of them. Falls to the ground and out of bounds off of Jayla. Hawaii ball with 2:55 to play in this game. Dynasty with the lead, 37-33. Hawaii looking for a comeback here. Number 30, Amari at the left point. Change of pace, holds up, curls back out to the top. Passes over to Maya. Maya dribbles into the free throw line. There's Amari at the left point now. Steps back for 3. Boom! Drops it in from downtown. Amari for 3. 1-point game. Dynasty with the lead here. 2:20 to play in this game. Here's Jayla driving in from the right side. Oh, runs right into Maya. We got a jump ball there. Number 22, Kamada, tying her up. Possession in favor of Dynasty. 1-point lead for Dynasty here. There's a pass up way downtown. That is way off by Parr. Rebound picked up by Izzy. Out with a pass on the right. There is Kamada with a pass over to Kaylee. Deep 2. Rebound poked out of bounds there by Maya. That'll be Dynasty ball with 1:50 to play in the game. 37-36. 1-point lead for Dynasty here. And we have a timeout, Hawaii. Studnid klap was al keep these Chisam Dike insta kwach athletes at Hawaii Dome at Oahu. Day 3 of the Ohana basketball tournament. This is the Dynasty versus the Sharks of Hawaii. Dynasty with a 1-point lead, 1:43 to play in the game. Dynasty mixing things up on their chair, sometimes on 2, sometimes on 3. 1:43 to play in the game. Dynasty on the court with the 1-point lead, 37-36 over the Sharks of Hawaii in white. Hawaii called that timeout there. Dynasty ball. Dynasty playing towards our right. We are here behind the benches across from the scores table. And here we go. Here's Ayana Parr, number 5, bringing the ball up for Dynasty. Ayana makes use of a pick. Fed down into the cutter. Nice roll. Oh, Annika did a hua underneath there, and then the rebound off her shoulder out of bounds. Hawaii ball. 1:25 to play in the game. Oh, here is Amari for Hawaii at the point. Amari make use of a pick on the left. Spins back to the top. Fed the picker there. Now here is Maya. Steps back for a shot from the right elbow. Bounce out and rebound. Jayla gives it to Parr. Annika, 23, bringing the ball up. 1 minute to play. 1-point lead for Dynasty. Can they hold on? 3 bomb by Annika Parr off the rim. Rebound. Amari. She is tied up for another jump ball there. Great hands by Kazan. Causing the jump ball possession in favor of Hawaii. Here's Amari bringing the ball up. 45 seconds to play in the game. Amari at the left point. Dribbles up to the top. Making use of a pick. Drives in on the right side. Puts up a shot off the side of the backboard. Picked up there by number 2. Ayana Carpenter gets it to Kazan. Now here's Annika Parr. Gets past Maya. Fed down inside. Jayla wide open. Oh, missing inside there. Annika Parr stripped of the ball inside the paint. She wants that ball back. Almost gets it. And now there's Amari with 20 seconds to play. Hawaii down by 1. Looking for the win here. And there's an over and back call. She didn't land yet in the front court. Turnover with 15 seconds to play. That's costly for Hawaii. Dynasty looking to hold on to the 1-point lead here. 37-36 with 15.2 on the clock. Ayana gets into Annika Parr way outside. Shot clock is off and they'll foul here. Otherwise, Dynasty will chew up the clock. 10 seconds on the clock here now. Dynasty with a 1-point lead. Jayla looking for an inbound. Oh, they got a sub coming. Number 5, Chrisara, coming on the court, giving Izzy a rest with 10 seconds to play. Now here's Annika Parr at the point. She is held there by Maya. They're trying to get enough fouls here to go to the line. There's a lob pass to Ayana, and she is fouled with 6.6 seconds to play. They're going to keep doing this. You never know what could happen here. You don't want the steal. Oh, and there's another foul. 5.2 on the clock. Is that time for shots now? Yes, that'll send Diana part of the free throw line with 5.2 seconds in the game. 1 point lead, 37-36 Dynasty. Ayana Parr setting up for her first of 2, short off the rim. Score remains 37-36. There's 21 Izzy back on the court there. Second and final shot here for Ayana Parr. Drops it in. 2-point game. And we have a timeout. Hawaii with 5.2 on the clock. 38-36. This game's still any which way. Day 3 of this Ohana tournament. Dynasty versus Hawaii. Thank you all for witnessing this here game. I am Kwach. And we are back after that timeout by Hawaii. 5.2 on the clock here. 2-point game. 38-36 Dynasty with the lead. Hawaii with the ball after that timeout. Curious to see what the rules are. No front court possession here. I'm used to front court after a timeout at the end of the game. And here we go. 5 seconds in the game. Hawaii looking for a tie or a win. Poked out of bounds on the inbound. Taking a little bit of time off the clock. Great defense by Jayla Robinson. 4.8 on the clock here now. Hawaii looking for the inbound. There's a pass. And that's to nobody there, out of bounds. And that will be Dynasty ball. 4.8 still on the clock. Nobody touched the ball in play, so no time off the clock. 2-point lead for Dynasty. There's a pass in. Kajlin gives it back to Jayla. Now here's Ayana and Annika, and there you have it. Final score, 38-36. What a game between the Dynasty and the Sharks of Hawaii. Final game of the tournament here for Dynasty. Your final score, 38-36. Dynasty with a 2-point win over the Sharks of Hawaii here on the island of Oahu in the nation of Hawaii. Day 3, final day of the Ohana basketball tournament. Ohana means family. Thank you all for witnessing this game here. I am Kwach. I'm also known as Ashkolegas. Love you all. Have yourselves a beautiful and amazing day.